Hi Capricorn, I'm Clarissa. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a love reading for Capricorn. Let's see what's in store for Capricorn. And Capricorn, if you like the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what's in store for Cap. Six of Swords. So there's lots of things going on for you. There's an appreciation growing for some of the things that you're doing, the actions that are taken. There's you just feel it feels as though there is a lot of you can feel the energy changing in certain things. You feel like maybe your efforts are being rewarded in some way, your efforts are being seen, and there's a level of growth here, some definite movement here for you. Feeling appreciated in your connection here. Attractiveness here. Okay, Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is exploring your ideas, having to let your thoughts travel, in a way that there is an exploration. So exploration of thoughts, exploration of this, energy of appreciation, seeing where it takes you. With the Six of Swords as well as a body of water. So, you could be over connected with someone that is abroad, or there is some way where the thoughts travel. It could be online, but it's in a space where the emotions are at a certain level, and we're having to explore. It's more about the communication. So there could be some appreciation being shown to you in a communicative way. Let's see. The Empress. So, there is definitely this energy where you're divinely attractive. There's a Taurus card here as well, so you can do the Taurus. But there is something about the way you exude, there's something about the way you create your ideas. It's been very much appreciated, maybe even spoken about. People, with the Empress, you can see here with this card, the sun is definitely around her. There's no denying that. There's a glow. So at the moment, you could be looking really attractive. You could be in a way that just shows you off. It shows your qualities. I was going to say feminine qualities, but I like to keep it nice and genderless. But it's showing your sensitivity. Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords over the Six of Wands, it indicates that there could be some tussle with the way you're exuding yourself. There's the thoughts of others may be feeling like the attention that you're getting, is something to be discussed. It could be making some people feel uncomfortable, and this is something that's has to be explored in some way. It's just it's what comes with the glow of who you are, or how you're presenting yourself at the moment. Nine of Cups, because I think it's been seen that you almost can have it all in terms of how you can feel. You've been through experiences where lots of emotions have come your way, and with Capricorn, with the ability that you have, you're able to dive into these emotions and make them into something great, grounded, making them into something that you can, touch and that can grow. So, there is these ideas coming out of the things that you've been through that is definitely being explored. It's almost as though the things that you've gone through has created this, empathic ability about you that is very strong, and you like to explore the way it feels because it's doing things for you. The Hierophant again is another Taurus card. It's a major arcana. The outcome row here is major arcana. This higher mind, higher octave energy. With the Hierophant here, there's a connection to someone who sees a union with you. This is, for me, the Hierophant is a lifelong connection. So it could indicate there's some children involved, or there's something, somehow, maybe the soul connection. So someone sees this soul connection that they can have with you, or that they're in with you. They marriage, want to get married, want to explore the concept of duality with you in a way where there's growth. The Four of Wands. Again, this goes back to there's a knowing that there's a union that and your energy that you express is creating this connection to become stronger. Somebody wants to develop a stronger connection with you. They see a prosperity and success in this connection. There's this element of growth. Your ideas can definitely create more. And so this is becoming very seen, acknowledged, and there is this wanting to reciprocate. So there can be this, equal way of celebrating the love together, celebrating these concepts of growth together. Protection as well came out here. Something about this person they want to protect from what they can see as, sometimes that they need to defend certain things. Okay, how many cards came out here? 2 cards came out here. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. And the Fool card. The Fool card is Aries card. So again, you're taking some risks, taking some chances because there's opportunities. This is exploration of emotion that you've gone through, that people can see, this awareness that is being brought to the surface. It creates opportunities for new financial stabilities, new partnerships potentially. But there is, again, all the major arcana cards that are coming out are facing the future. So there is this element of future thinking. There is a potential here. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands again is definitely action. It's taking action, taking control of the things that you want to do. Being completely understanding that what you've, the place that you've come from, the emotions that you've come from, they create this powerful, charged, energetic movement. It's the catalyst of things. I feel like there is, you've become expert in the empathy part of this, and you are growing on these new ideas, and there's this logic being introduced, there's being appreciation being shown here. I think for a long time you just been churning, doing things, the whole just process. But there's appreciation that is coming through now. That is, the recognition, acknowledgement of who you are, the things that you've gone through, and potentially some new opportunities coming your way. Okay, let's get some clarification. Let's clarify 6 of Wands. The 3 of Cups. It's just such a great time for unions, for friendships, people that, the network around you, they appreciate you well, they appreciate your efforts, appreciate the things that you're doing, and they appreciate seeing your love for the things that you're going through. And they, it's also they want to celebrate things with you. For the 6 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is almost saying that sometimes you can't let yourself sit in this contemplation of things, and you've come so far. It shows as well in the card. You can see the illustration. It shows that she's sitting really comfortable in a place that should be not comfortable. It's almost as though you come from a place where you've got this knowing that it's almost like it's always felt this way for so long. It's almost you've become comfortable in this thing, in the way the awkwardness of the feelings have been. But there is changes happening here. There is changes in the mind happening. I think you're just becoming very acknowledging of how far you've come in the things that you believe, in the actions that you take, and the way you feel about things. Let's clarify the Empress. Oh, okay. 2 cards here. So we have the 9 of Wands, and we also have the World. This is a beautiful card to have, Capricorn, because it just shows that you're taking the lead with certain things. Maybe people see you as a leader in some way, and there's the World here, so it's almost as though there were so many opportunities out there to just, shine, to appreciate who you are, taking actions. On top of the Empress, it just means continue to be yourself, continue to show this sensitive side of you, the empathy, the part of you that creates this deeper connection to people. I think that sometimes it's, especially the 4 swords here, sometimes people can view Cap as, a certain way, a smaller array of emotions. But Capricorn is so deeply empathic, sensitive. They've got, this watery notion under them. Their opposite sign is Cancer. So you can imagine they do have once you get to know Capricorn, they're very sensitive, very emotive. So it's allowing that side to come out, and in a way that can be almost as a tool. So you can use it to help people, use it to connect with those that you care about. Let it be within your connection, your love connections. Let that shine also. People are so aware of your ability to be grounded, be the solution maker, be the problem solver. And sometimes they actually just want a Capricorn version of a hug from you as well. So that comes out in your service to others, in the way that you can help people and help those around you. Let's clarify the 5 of Swords. Six of Cups again. 6 of Cups over the 5 of Swords, because there's love. Someone sees the love that you have within. Someone sees your sensitivity. They feel it's the union, a soul connection. There's a balance here, a need to be one with each other. So this is lovely. I love this for you, Kat. Okay, let's clarify the 9 of Cups. Queen of Cups. So this is a water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So you could be doing one of those signs here. It also can be speaking to, again, your spiritual, ethereal, again, like the Empress, the woman who is like divinely shows her emotions in a way that serves others. You're very intuitive, very empathic, very in touch with her emotional, or his, it's grounded. It's genderless. So her emotional connection to the things around her, the environment, knowing other people's feelings, getting in touch with people's feelings, connecting to people on an emotional level. 2 cards dropped out here. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords, and then we also have the 9 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Swords is over the Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles. So there is this injection of a situation that has to be dealt with here. Something along the lines of, someone feels as though you've walked away from a situation, and you left the situation in the past, that a union that where someone wanted more from you than you could give, because you're on this exploration to find your own independence, to find your own emotional security. And so there's some feelings here of what was a union, a marriage. It could have been something that you feel as though it connects you and that person for a very long period of time. But there is an element of pain here when we're speaking about this certain union, and because it springboarded you into being very independent, finding your own way of being secure, and finding your own level of freedom. You see here the bird on top of the coin here that she's reaching for. She's seeking for her own version of freedom, financial freedom. Okay, let's clarify the 4 of Wands. The 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords over the 4 of Wands, again, this is connecting to an old situation where the thoughts of others have tried to almost, I was going to say polluted, I don't know, that's quite a strong word to say that. So I feel like some people really try to get inside the recesses of your mind, change the way you do things, almost as though the way you are being presented now is completely different to how people wanted you to present yourself in a way that doesn't connect with anybody, that is about a completely different meaning to who you are. So you've had to go through this phase of disconnecting to those thoughts and just really following your own steps, like understanding that this is who you are and what's happened. The thoughts of others, they are not your own, and they have nothing to do with it. But you do acknowledge them. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. The Knight of Wands. This is taking action because where you're going is very attractive. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it attracts people to you. The ability to show all of yourself, be uncomplicated in the fact that you are you and you're willing to project who you are, you're willing to show people who you are, is creating this opportunity. Because I'm just going to look at the astrology here. Capricorn has been through the rough for the last few years. We had Pluto, Saturn, all in Capricorn. So now these energies are changing, and it's feeling a little bit lighter. I feel like there is more movement, not so much stagnation in the things that you want to do, the things that you want to pursue. It started to come out little bit by bit. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Page of Swords. Page of Swords says that the environment that you're going into, the movement you're going into, it takes a level of study, it takes a level of ability, logic, understanding. You've got to be willing to allow yourself to learn certain things and moving into a direction that creates this definite security for you. But the intellect here, studies here, learning to become the expert in your own abilities, learning what is needed. Okay, Cap, let's get some love cards, because this region, this is a little room. Your focus is on you, which is good. Okay. Card came out here. Two cards came out. So we have heartbroken, deeply sad, separation, breakup, feeling loss, grieving, and mourning. Again, this goes back to the feeling of someone feeling left out in the cold, someone feeling as though you're leaving them behind. This separation process. For you, you're powering it into things, but for the other person, they could be feeling much more of an immense loss in this situation. It's almost as though they can see the growth that is coming from you, and it hurts them because you're different now. So the next card we have is palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This definitely speaks to what we've been saying in the reading. Your focus is on creating this financial freedom for yourself, this independence for yourself, this grounded version of you, that where you're using all your tools, even tools that you can't see. So the empathy, the emotion, things that connect with people on a spiritual level, with the Queen of Cups here in the middle. The cards keep dropping out, good grief. Talking, interested, converse more, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. This card comes out a lot. As though you're waiting for some answers, some decisions to be made. But this could be where the logical side of things. Again, we've got this the Hierophant here, so it could be some with the Three of Swords, some unbinding of some legal situations here, or unbinding of assets or things, something like that. But you're waiting for a message. So there could be there could be that presented itself in the reading. So we get one more card because two came out together. Three cards. Three cards, Cap. Okay, we'll put the deck down for this one. Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So yes, Cap, there's a lot going on underneath the surface for you. Yeah, so what you're presenting is definitely a contrast into the things that are going on. It's almost as though there's some emotional administration going on because things are having to be sorted through. There's some old situations that need to be closed so you can have what you need. So you can free up the space for things that you need. Okay, we've got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So you could be feeling like there's some situations around you where people are not being who they need you to be, and part of the separation of and acknowledgement of the things that you're going through is separating from those who are the true and those who are not in your life. Okay, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Here we go, here's the love. We had a little snippet here. Someone seeing your potential, someone seeing the love that you have, your sensitivity. So there could be, a point where they want to let you know. It's not fully all the way there yet, but it feels like somebody wants to express how they feel about you, and they're definitely thinking about you. Okay, let's get some answers for you, Capricorn. Sorry about that. I have to have a bleed. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to it. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let's see what's the stock, Capricorn. Yeah. Ease and grace. This is what people are seeing from you. You're making it look easy. The way you're choosing to be yourself, the way you're exuding who you are, your passion, your love, your sensitivity, you're making these things look easy. It's coming out with a gracefulness. Remember the things that have happened have created this almost another version of you, another elevated version of you, and it's being seen, acknowledged. Let's see what else is here. Take a step back. I feel like this alludes to the acknowledgement that the energies around you are not always going to be there for you in the way that you want them to. But then I think you've come into this place of spiritual awareness and intuition, where you know how to take certain energies. You know how to just refrain and reserve yourself from and to allow yourself to see who is there for you. So sometimes the best action thing is to take a step back, because you see a bigger picture. It helps you to go a little bit slower. The slower we go, the more we see. Cut the cords. I've got to say, this is like such a Capricorn card. Because although you've elevated yourself, you're in connection with your intuition on a higher level. You have no problem saying, saying bye to some situation, ending some emotional connections that do not serve the way that you want to feel, the things that you want to do, the direction that you want to go. So, there is this element where you do have to be detached with certain things if it's not in line with your direction. Yes, Cap. Okay, Capricorn, I love this reading for you. Super. Okay, and if you loved it too, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.